How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having an excellent day. Today, we're number pretty much 800 in the world in the builder base. Gonna be jumping into some live attacks, trying to take out some of these crazy bases. Hopefully, we can find an opponent soon. Alrighty, on to the first base. So, let's see what we are looking at here. We've got a lowered archer tower, then sort of interior lava launcher and giant cannons. So let's go with the baby dragons and the cannon carts, and we're gonna see how much value we can get with the battle chopper on this left hand side, and we'll start to deploy some of these cannon carts around the base. Hopefully they can get some good value. Watching number 4 just to see when I need to move it into mortar mode. Probably right about there. And then we can take out the archer tower with the baby dragon. Splash onto the lava launcher. Perfect. Now we're gonna have to try and wait for the lab to go down before we can try and take out the lava launcher. But actually, since the air expo is on the battle chopper and it's taken out the giant cannon, which is perfect, we can send in the baby dragon to hopefully get a good angle and perfect splash and take out the lava launcher. So good thing we did not move most of our cannon carts because there were some sneaky Teslas. So we'll be able to take out the rest of the base, and I don't think we'll even have to use this last baby dragon, which is going to be really nice for the second stage. It's going to save us a lot. So we do find a couple of bombs, so we might as well stop number 6. And we should be fine for the rest of the attack. I don't think there's any, no corner buildings, and everything is hitting the air bombs. So we get a very nice first stage clear. Next up is the second stage, of course, to try to get the following 3 stars. We've got an older base, but a good one. So let's swap in for some barbarians to test for traps. And I think that should be pretty good. I think we'll do barbarian up top, see if there's a Tesla. Then we'll do each of the corner sides for the base. Do a 1 cannon cart way up top. Fortunately, we did not grab the attention of the archer, but we did grab the attention of the barbarian, which is perfect. So now they can sort of split. And just like that, we take out the archer. And now let's start working. Try to probably get down the crusher and hope for the best. We're going to try and take down as many of the ground targeting defenses as possible. I want to get number 5 in a little bit closer to take out at least one of the cannons. And then once this crusher goes down, we can send in our battle machine on the left-hand side of the base. Let's move at number 5. We'll see if we hit any traps. Potentially, we shall see. I think we should be good to start the battle machine. Don't have that much time left in the world. So we'll see if there's a push trap. Sometimes there is a push trap over here. No push trap, wow, alright. So we'll take out the zappies. We'll take out the other zappy on the other side. And now we can just send in our other baby dragon to help assist. Take out the multi-mortar. And we are getting a very nice 6-star attack. Didn't even have to use the battle machine ability. Don't see that every day. And we're on to the next base. I'm familiar with this one. Got that centralized Mega Tesla. I do believe there are quite a few bombs around the edge of the base as well as the push traps, but there is no lava launcher, so we can definitely use the same strategy. And what do we need here? We need to take out the arch towers and the multi-mortar. So, what I'm thinking, because there's also quite a few firecrackers on the first stage, which is interesting. So I think instead of all of the baby dragons, I think we go with one set of archers. And the idea is that the battle chopper should be able to take up the top arch tower, and then these cannon carts should be able to clear out the building in front of the other structures that we want to take out. And hopefully we can send in the archers to take out the archer towers. That would be perfect. We'll have one baby dragon for the multi-mortar, and then one we can sort of flex and see where it needs to go. So like here we see this archer tower is not really gonna be ideal. So we'll just take out that one real quick. Take out the other one with some archers. And then we should be able to use the other baby dragon on the multi-mortar. Perfect. So now we can start moving in some of the cannon carts. So there's not really anything else that outranges the cannon carts. So we just got to make sure that we don't get into the range of the Mega Tesla. And of course we do have that cannon up top. So we'll be working on taking that out pretty soon. Taking out the roaster, and now the Mega Tesla. Perfect, perfect. I'll pause number 5 here just a moment. I see there's some empty squares. Just want to make sure there's not like a push trap that sends us going directly into the Mega Tesla. Just in case. Because I know we have to cross those empty squares. And there weren't any traps, which is kind of crazy. So we'll have 2 archers to spare, which will be perfect. We can use them to test for some traps, take out some corner buildings. We'll be moving on to the second stage. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, we've got the ground expo and the lava launcher and the centralized giant cannon. That's kind of crazy. So we definitely got to bring in 2 baby dragons so we can hopefully take those out. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. We can use the cannon carts to try and snipe some of the defenses. I think only the cannon. So we will have to deploy our troops pretty carefully to make sure don't get in any of their ranges. I think, well, maybe one up top perhaps. Now, how are we going to do this? We'll have to use baby dragons for the zappies. And yeah, I think we'll just have to use that. We'll have to go in with the, I think, 1 baby dragon up top, 1 on the district hall, sort of split the damage from the firecrackers. And then we can use number 7, clear that out. Use number 8, clear out the lava launcher, perfect. So now we can move in a little bit closer. I know the expo range is pretty big, but what we can do here is, I think we can send in the battle machine from this right-hand side. It'll go flying into the base, and then we'll just have to do a bunch of like cannon cart walks and hope for the best. So we will unlock all of the carts temporarily. Oh, we do get locked on, unfortunately, by a bunch of the stuff. Wow, they just went out of range. Well, we're gonna have to hope for some really good chain abilities here. Nice. Chain abilities do zap. I guess I wasn't watching the, I guess the battle machine just barely went out of range. And we find our last opponent, and they've got a low-level ground expo. Very crazy. Do not see that too often. What I'm thinking here is, since there's a ground expo, we might as well use the dropship minions spam strategy. It's not really a good section for us to take out with the like stacked abilities. So we're just gonna send the battle chopper from up top. Hopefully tanks the archer tower, and then eventually should go towards the roaster. And then we'll send in our other dropships and minions on the right-hand side of the base. And hopefully we can sort of spread them out a little bit so they don't get hit too badly by the air bombs and the Mega Tesla. So I think we could start off with some of the minions. And we'll start in with some of the dropships. Then we can use the other two minions, I think, up top to assist. I'm waiting to see if we can maybe get the abilities in closer. So we'll do another one up top there. We'll do the damage on the air bombs. Took out the Mega Tesla, took out the air bombs. Perfect. The roaster is down. So now it is just a matter of trying to see if these dropships can actually survive with some decent health. Looks like number 4 is being targeted by both the firecracker and the arch tower, so wanted to try and save it. Oh my gosh, we just lost a lot of minions on the south side of the base. Quite unfortunate. But we will have some minions, and at least the battle chopper did get healed up quite a bit, so that's good. So let's see, second stage, we want to focus on taking out some of the firecrackers. And we can do pretty well with the dropships, I think. Should be able to drop them onto the multi-mortar, and I think they should, or we should probably just deploy them on the cannon, take out the 2 upper firecrackers. The battle chopper can actually come in from this right-hand side, charge up a little bit, and then it can 1v1 the firecracker over there. And then our number 2, or whichever dropship we have, since they're all about the same hit points, we can send the others onto the bottom left firecracker. And I think that should work out pretty good. Let's do 1 dropship, 2 dropships, do a minion on the archer, do another couple of dropships, use the 2 abilities, take out, ooh, only 1 of the firecrackers, not the greatest. Use number 2, splash a little bit. Ooh, that death damage was nice, takes out the whatchamacallit, Tesla. And got a couple of the zappies now, looking pretty good. Only 1 Tesla remaining. This dropship does go down, so we just have to wait to use the battle chopper ability on the zappies, potentially. Actually, I'm going to save it if we can, so that we can splash onto everything else. And if we get in range, like so, we can deploy our last minion on the back end Tesla. So, not the cleanest attack, still learning the ranges of the dropships, because I don't get a chance to use them very often, since most of the bases are mostly spread out, but got another 6-star. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. We're pushing up in the world, getting 0 loot because we're all maxed out. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. There's a couple more videos on the screen if you want to keep on watching. Until next time, take care.